Hey guys, nice to talk to you again. My name is Leo. I'm a 20-year-old kid from Brazil, and I'm trying to build a go high level agency. So I'm essentially selling websites with Google reviews automation. I'm sorry, with Google review automations and remarketing automations. So SMS remarketing automations. That's essentially what I'm doing, and yeah, this video is hopefully the first of many. And this is what I call a recap. So I'm just going to tell you what I did for the week, how many calls did I make, cold calls did I make, how many actual sales calls did I hop in, how many no shows did I get, and how many clients did I get, hopefully. So that's basically it. It's not gonna be a long video. And besides the week recap, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want to change for the next week so I improve myself. Anyways, so if you don't know, I just started my agency like this week. This was my first week. Cold calling and cold SMSing like in a consistent way. And Monday I was a bitch, so I didn't do anything because I was wrapping up my college semester. But I was kind of a bitch. I admit that. On Tuesday, I really started my outreach. So on Tuesday, I made perhaps I need to keep track of this, and I'm going to keep track of this. But I did perhaps like 70 to 80 cold calls a day. So from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I did maybe 50 to 70 cold calls a day. That's what I did, and something's just fucking everything up on the camera. It's really bad. I know, guys. I'm sorry, but this is what I have. Anyways, I did nearly, let's say, 60 a day. So I did 180 cold calls. That's not much, like not near a lot of cold calls. I need to be doing that in a day, to be honest. But I did 80 cold calls a day. I'm sorry, in a week. And I booked two meetings, only cold calls. So I booked two guys in, and I got no show twice. So those two guys didn't show up. I booked one guy for Thursday and another for Friday. I followed up after and called them like multiple times. And yeah, they didn't answer. I'm gonna call them tomorrow as well. Tomorrow is going to be Monday, so I'm gonna call them as well. So yeah, two meetings and two no-shows is totally fine. I think this is totally normal. I'm just happy that I was able to book the guy. I think that's a win. And I do cold SMS as well besides cold calling. So I texted maybe 400 to 500 people on my cold SMS automation, like something around that. And I was able to book one meeting, and I got my first client out of that meeting. So I think this is something I should implement for this week. I got the leading, the lead, the lead came in on I think it was Tuesday. He came in. I called him, not cold call because this isn't a cold call. This is a warm call. I called him like 2 3 hours later. I was able to book an appointment. If you want to know how that goes, just watch my video. I have a video saying showing it. I just basically booked him for the first day, and this is something that I need to apply. I need to try to book them on the same day, like as much as possible, because they're gonna be warm. They're gonna be excited to see the website that I built them. So I think maybe this is a good strategy. I don't know if this is related, but the two of the no shows that I had on the week, they were both scheduled for the next day. So I booked a guy. I talked to the guy on Wednesday. I booked him for Thursday, and I talked to the guy on Thursday, and I booked him for Friday. And those two guys didn't show up. I followed up with them with SMS, of course, just reminding them of the meeting, sending my website link and everything, but it didn't work. and that's totally fine. But this is something that I should apply for my for this week and for the next weeks. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. I wrapping up everything. I had 3 appointments. I did 200 cold calls. I did 400 at cold SMSs. I had 3 appointments and one show, and one showed up and one client. So that's my first client, and I'm super excited to fulfill the product and just do everything as perfect as possible so I can get a good testimonial out of him. That's it. And as I told you guys, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did in the week and what I'm going to do for the next week and what I need to improve. The first thing that I just said it, I need to book the guys for the same day if possible. Of course, everyone may not be available for an appointment in the same day, but I'm going to try. And yeah, that's something that I need to improve. And another thing that I need to improve as well is the amount of outreach that I had. So a goal for this week is 1 meeting a day. If I have 1 meeting a day, I'm happy because I have 5 appointments. Out of those 5, maybe 2 don't show up, 2 or 3, and I have like 2 or 3 sales calls and I close 1. If I can do something like that, I'm super happy. I'm just in the clouds, you know. And this is something that I would like to try. So I'm gonna cold call in the morning and in the afternoon as well, just so I can increase my volume. Maybe I'm gonna cold call 100 people a day, 150. It's a good number for me. I would be happy with that. And yeah, that's it essentially. My goals for the week is first, book appointments for the same day. Try it at least. Second, book a meeting a day. So 5 meetings in a week, essentially 1 a day. 3, consistent with the outreach. So at least 150, 100 cold calls a day. And more if I have time. That would be awesome. And that's it. I don't want to overcomplicate stuff. I don't want to put like 2 clients a week. It's totally achievable, by the way, but I don't want to put that weight on myself. I want to just focus on the appointments, and eventually the clients will come. So that's what I need to focus on first. And yeah, this was the video. This was the recap. I'm gonna post a daily recap as well. So I'm gonna post 1 video a day with the recap. I'm not gonna post cold call sessions anymore. I'm just gonna post the recaps, just essentially telling how much of outreach I did in a day and the stats. So how many meetings I booked, how many of them showed up, if I actually closed anyone. So that's basically what I'm gonna be posting daily. And yeah, again, I'm not making these videos to go viral or anything like that. I'm just doing this for myself so I can document everything. And if you're trying to do something similar to me, I highly recommend you to document in it and talk to yourself, because it just made everything so easy on the cold calls, and everything just makes it so easy, you know. It feels like you're doing this to a friend, with a friend. You're doing this with your buddy, you know. So this is just insane. Yeah. I really like this. To actually document everything. I feel like I'm actually in the beginning of a journey. So yeah, this is my week recap, my first week recap. I'm sorry if I yapped too much, if I talked too much, because I just get excited talking about those things, because I really want to be able to make it and actually close like tons of clients, but everything comes with its time. So I need to be patient, I need to be consistent, and I need to trust in the process. So yeah, I appreciate you if you ever watched this video. I'm not sure why, but I appreciate it if you did it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night in my week recap, and hopefully I closed a client, I booked a meeting, who knows. So yeah, Thank you so much, and I appreciate you.